Hello, second graders. Today we are doing lesson 7 problem set. Yesterday in lesson 6 we were learning how to count change in the form of pennies, nickels, dimes, and quarters. We are going to be doing that again today, but through word problems. So let's get started. Number 1 says, Grace has 3 dimes, 2 nickels, and 12 pennies. How much does she have? So we are going to go ahead and first of all draw this out. So let's start with our 3 dimes. So we've got 1, 2, 3, and those are going to be worth 10 cents each. And then she's got 2 nickels. So we will draw out her 2 nickels. So 1, 2, and those are going to be worth 5 cents each. So we'll just do a 5 inside of our circle. And then last she's got 12 pennies. Okay, that's going to be fun. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, and those are going to be worth 1 cent each. So we'll I'm going to put just a 1 in that first one, and then we'll know all of these are worth 1 cent each. Okay, so if we want to add up how many she has, let's just start by adding up each individual currency first. So for the dimes, we've got 10, 20, 30 cents. So I'm going to write that here, 30, and my cent sign. And then we've got 2 nickels, so 5, 10, so that's going to be another 10 cents. And then our pennies here are worth 1 cent each, and we've got 12. So 1 times 12 is going to give us 12 cents. Now it's asking what the total is that Grace has. So if we want to add all of this up, and I'm going to just show that this is all 12 cents here. We could easily add our 30 and our 10 together, and we could easily do that with mental math. So I am still going to model it here with a strategy. So 30 plus 10, and that gives us 40 cents. And then if I want to add the 12 cents in, well, I'm just going to show it right here, 12 cents. We could probably, again, do that in our head with mental math, but I will show it here, and we have a total of 0 plus 2 is 2. 4 tens plus 1 10 is 5 tens. So to finish off this problem, our read, draw, write, we will answer this question and we will say that Grace has, move this up here, 52 cents. Okay, so we're going to continue to model these next 2 problems on this first page of the problem set. So number 2 says Lisa has 2 dimes and 4 pennies in one pocket, and 4 nickels and 1 quarter in the other pocket. How much does she have in all? So let's go ahead and just start with our 2 dimes and our 4 pennies and model it just like we did in the last problem. So we've got 2 dimes that are worth 10 cents each. We've got 4 pennies, 1, 2, 3, 4 pennies. That's in her one pocket. And in her other pocket, she's got 4 nickels, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1 quarter. I'm going to make my quarter a little bit bigger. Okay, and I'm going to go in and I'm going to write in here the worth of each of these, just because all the circles are the same size and real change has different sizes. So our dimes are worth 10 cents each. Our pennies are worth 1 cent each. Our nickels, 4 nickels, are going to be worth 5 cents. And then finally our quarter is going to be worth 25 cents. So now that we have our values in there, we can go ahead and start doing the math. So for the dimes, we could just count by tens, 10, 20. So here we first have 20 cents. And I'm going to label this with my cent sign. Our pennies, we've got 4 cents, because there's 4 pennies that are worth 1 cent each. Our nickels, we've got 5, 10, 15, 20 cents in nickels. And last, we've got our quarter that is just worth 25 cents. Okay, so next, the next step of this problem is then to add our quantities, or add our values. So we've got 20 plus 4. I'm just going to say it's 24. Okay, plus 20 is going to give us 44. And then I'll go ahead and use the vertical strategy to add in my 25 cents. Okay, so we've got 4 plus 5 is 9. And 4 plus 2 is 6. So our final answer is going to be, as we write our final answer here, is going to be Lisa has 69 cents in all. And if you guys want to do the cent sign, we could turn that into a cent sign as well. Okay, so the last problem here on the first page says, Mamadou found 39 cents in the sofa last week. This week he found 2 nickels, 4 dimes, and 59 pennies. How much money does Mamadou have altogether? So it already gives us this first amount that he found last week, so I'm going to go ahead and just model out the change that he found this week. So he found 2 nickels, 4 dimes, and 5 pennies. So I am going to just write in the very first one of each of these how much these are worth. So he's got nickels, dimes, and pennies. So in this first one, if we add these together, 5 plus 5 is going to be 10 cents. 40 cents is going to be, if we count by tens, 10, 20, 30, 40. And then he had 5 cents in pennies, because 5 pennies. Okay, so if we wanted to draw a tape diagram to show what it is it's asking, we've got last week, and that was 39 cents. Takes me a little longer to write this than it does with a normal pencil. So 39 cents last week. And then we can add all of these together to get the amount that he found this week. So we've got 0 plus 5. And 1 plus 4 is 5. So this is going to be 55 cents. And I'm just going to say this week, TW for this week. Okay, now we want to add these two together. We are trying to figure out what was the total amount that Mamadou has altogether. So use your strategies here. If I wanted to do 39 plus 55, I could stack it. Okay, I could also take one from 5 to make 40. So let's try that strategy just to refresh our memories on some of these old strategies that we have used in the past. So let's just say I want to take 1 from my 55. I'll make a number bond here to make 1 and 54. So that's going to give me now 40 plus 54. And I should be able to do that in my head to get a total of 94 cents. Okay, and then if I want to, are we done? We're not done. We need to answer this question with the sentence, and we will try to fit it in right here. And we will say that Mamadou has 49 cents in all. And I challenge you guys to go ahead and try the second page on your own, or if you would like to skip to the homework, you can do page 1 of the homework and use this problem set as your guide. If you have any questions, put them below in the comment section of our Google Classroom.